We'll talk about sources of business information. I'm going to talk about websites that sell us information about companies but have a free part like e-Informa and Accessor, other websites that also sell information with companies like the Spanish Chambers of Commerce, then where to get information about the stock market, which is Ecobolsa, and then 3 economic information media. Well, let's start with einforma.com, which is a website that sells us company information, right? They have commercial, financial, sectoral and marketing information. It provides less complete information than in databases that cost a lot of money like Sabi, whose access we have contracted at the UPV and which at the Polytechnic University of Valencia can be consulted if you are on campus. But these databases are normally not accessible at a much more affordable price. We can hire reports about Spanish companies, and we have a free trial of 5 reports. Well, just like e-Informa, we also have a Sexer, which also gives us, which is a sexer.es. And it also gives us 5 free reports, and then if we want, we can pay for it. Then the Spanish Chambers of Commerce have Camerdata Do, which also had free access, but they have removed it now. They have databases of Spanish companies, databases of international companies, company reports. If we enter here, all right, here we can see information and prices, and we will see that they have the reports they have and such, and then how much each thing costs. Company profile, risk report. If we go here to the report of Spanish companies, then we will have the same information and prices tell us that this is the information it provides, and the prices 30 euros, basic data, complete data, etc. All right, apart from that, if we want information about the stock market, there are several websites of this type. I've listed one called ecobolsa.com, which sells a paid service. And real-time information about different stocks for people who are trading stocks. But apart from that, it also provides delayed data. I mean, non-real-time data of indices and different stocks. Look here, for example, the IBEX 35 with historical evolution, intraday chart. Okay, I'll go back to the beginning, and then we have the continuous market. Here we have the IBEX 35 and how it's evolving overall. Good. You see here we have some charts we can consult for stock market information, always non-real time to operate with stocks for which we would have to pay. Then I wanted to mention some media outlets specialized in economics, such as 5 Días. Hotelpace.com, which is the country's economic magazine, or eleconomista.es, I'm going to search, or expansion.com, which also you see has data on the stock markets, news, and then there's an interesting website with specific data that is also from Expansion, called datosmacro.expansion.com, which not only provides business data, but also aggregated economic data from around the world, which is also interesting. With this, I conclude this video where we've talked a bit about company information. We have some paid websites like e-Informa, Accessor, or Camerdata that provide some simple free reports. Then we have information about the stock market, also with a paid real-time section, and a non-paid section like Ecobolsa. Lastly, we've seen 3 specialized economic media outlets, such as El Economista, 5 Días, and Expansión, which also has a website for generic data called datosmacro.expansion.com. And with that, I conclude.